Says we are live.
Yes, it does.
Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, I was having the hardest time trying to stay in contact with all the comments last week.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I was like, I hope I wasn't missing nobody.
I don't think you did because I was still I was watching it, and you were getting pretty much everybody that was commenting.
Because I didn't want to miss nobody.
Yeah.
Now my nose is itching.
What's it mean when your nose itches?
Supposed to be somebody supposed to come see me. Hoping nobody ain't gonna come see me. I ain't home.
Yeah, let's hope not.
So,
Oh,
well, so far we ain't got nobody showing up yet.
there's no comments or nothing. Hello, where is
Now
everybody?
it's two people showing up.
Everybody's sleeping still.
Yep.
It's time to wake up. It's noon somewhere.
Yeah, yep. It's noon. 12
Oh,
o'clock somewhere.
I saw a thing on Facebook and I Googled it to check. Legislate the House passed a thing that would make daylight savings time permanent,
Oh, wow.
and it
Oh,
would go into effect in 2023 next year. Uh, Dawn says hello. Hello,
John
Dawn.
says hello.
I'm back.
Miss Diane says hello. She's there. And then, of course, my sweet husband saying hello, beautiful ladies.
Hello, Chris.
And then
But
Miss
yeah,
Dawn.
if that's the case, then we're liable. Arizona's liable to stay on Pacific time instead of Mountain time
Uh-oh.
because when everybody else changes, we don't.
Right.
Um, so
And there's Mr. Mike saying, hi, ladies. I'm sleeping in. LOL. Or
wake
should
up,
I
Big
say,
Mike.
lol? Wake up, Big
Big
Mike.
Mike.
Yep. Wakey, wakey, Mike.
But so when everybody else does time change, oh, I miss you too, Dawn. Thank you. um, we end up
Hello,
on
Don. How
Pacific
you
time,
doing?
so where it's noon Central time, it's 10 o'clock here.
Oh, wow.
And then when you would be at home, you would be 3 hours ahead of us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Dawn said she said, yeah, I saw that about the daylight savings time.
You.
It still has to pass through another the Congress or something and the president. So we'll see what happens.
Was he? I don't
Yeah.
know.
So
All right. So let's start this off with don't forget to like, follow, and share. Married to the Road with Angie and Larry Baum with Gizmo and Bandit. And they got something new on the truck. I think it's Sloshy.
oh, the sloth. Yeah.
Slosh, yeah, Sloshy. Okay, Angie, sorry, I can't pronounce it. You're going to have to change the name. Hey, sorry. Um, Sloshy the Sloth. Mike, you hate getting up early? Well, how?
Mike, it's
Well,
noon there.
it's 12 o'clock noon.
Get up. Dawn said I
And
had
then,
fun filling in for you last week. I love coming on and chatting with y'all and all my friends. Aw. Thank you for filling in for me while I was gone.
Yeah, we appreciated that. And see, and I know they got 2 cows, stuffed animals. One's Raider, and I can't remember the female one.
I'm
So
drawing a
please
blank.
forgive me, Angie. You're gonna
Angie,
have to
fill us
let me know what the 2 cows' names are.
in. And the sloth.
I know the male cow is Raider, but I can't remember
Yeah.
what the female one is. And then we have Rolling with the Underwoods with James and Lori Underwood, Lady and Thor, and Bobo and Princess Rostone.
There we go.
And then we got Chasing Miles with the Clarks with Justin Clark and Chris Johnson, and they are at home right now. And Chris is going to stay home till her daughter has the baby.
Mike says I didn't go to sleep after 4. Go to sleep till after 4. Get up at 10. Have 2 therapies today. Aw.
Ooh. I hope
And
everything
then
goes okay. And then Lori goes, "Hi, you 2 beautiful ladies. Hello,
hello,
Miss
Lori.
Lori." And then the Facebook user, my
My
girls,
girls.
that might be Angie.
Angie, is that you?
If
How did we
it's,
come up with her name?
I don't know.
Whoever Facebook user is, please tell us who you are.
Yeah, tell us who you are. Um, and then let's see,
Don't forget your
Chris
page.
and Justin. Try again.
Try
Chris,
again.
got you.
What?
Try again.
I didn't see anything.
Oh, okay.
Facebook does this a lot, Dawn says.
Right.
Okay, so if it's not Angie,
Give us a hint.
we are going to play Guess Who? No. We're not playing Guess Who. Larry?
You,
Maybe?
you got to give us a hint.
Is it somebody we know?
Um,
Big Mike says, got 1 therapy done. The other won't be here at 5 tonight. I'm
Lori
already
says
free.
Larry.
That's what I said, Larry.
I'm sorry, Mike, that you're hurting.
Hello, my cat wants to be in the show
Do
too.
you want? Do you
Miss
want to
Johnson.
hide a body? Amber.
Amber.
And then Lori says Chris Johnson. No, I think
No,
it's
Miss
Amber.
She's the only one that would do that to me.
Do you want to hide a body?
Kitty cat, woof. You can't be in the show. Sorry. Oh, great. Lori's like, LOL, Amber.
Yep. And then
The Facebook user's like, I love you.
we love you too, Amber.
Yeah,
So Chris and Justin has Rio and Mia.
Yeah. Yes.
And then make sure you like and follow the Cutler's View with me and my husband Chris.
Big Mike says, "Hi, kitty cats." Next, Mike. Yeah, if we don't watch it, they'll put me in airplane mode, and I will lose connection.
Right? Yep, it's definitely
like,
Amber because she goes revolver, get down. Yep, that's Amber. And also, and don't forget, we all have TikToks. So go and like all of us on TikToks. We got
Miss
Married
Lou,
to the
won't you put me in?
Road, Rolling with
Here,
the
have another
Underwoods, the Cutler's View, and Chasing Miles with the Clarks.
No.
And then Saturday show, I believe Angie has got it where it's me time. She's gonna be talking about me time.
Yeah, I think so.
You
I
know,
don't remember.
so I seen it a few before I came on, but I can't remember. Self care. Glory, am I right?
Lori just said we
We
have to make another TikTok video.
Why you gotta make another TikTok video? And then Mike goes, "You two ladies are pretty."
Oh,
Lol.
thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and Amber's like, boo, doggone it. Because my cat wants Boo walk in front. Are y'all done now? Thank you.
Right, right. Um, so it's gonna be about self care. So, and then on Friday nights, it's
Guys,
just
so
gonna be if you want
kind
uh,
of like our
a,
show. It's kind of a laid
a
back
Q
show.
and A. Lori goes, we haven't done one in days. LOL, been lazy. Lol. Facebook user, my Sheila.
That was Amber.
Yep. And then
Dawn,
Don, I will be probably do a live on TikTok. So
Revolver, please, really.
right. The guys' show is just mainly going to be if something happens during the week to one of them, Chris Cutler, Justin, Clark, Larry Baum, and James Underwood. If something happens during the week and they want to discuss it on Friday night, that's what the topic will be about.
Or
Or
you can submit a question to them and they'll answer it. You know what?
yeah, or you could do a question and answer, and everything. So we definitely need to do some question and answers with them. Of course, us wives and
Friends and
my
whatever.
co-host, we can't seem like we can't come up with any questions. So, viewers, y'all gotta help us out here. We
Yeah.
can't come up with any questions. We tried, and it's like they get sidetracked and go squirrel,
Like, let's talk about this squirrel.
and so they keep us all laughing. So then we forget what we was gonna ask them.
Lori says, question, is the sky blue? Lol.
Right?
And then Don says, because I can't go live on here because I have no idea why. And Facebook, of course you can't. You know the rules. Adios. Why are you leaving me?
Yeah, I thought Amber was already in the Trucker Wives Divas trucker safety divas, excuse me. Trucker Wives. Lord have mercy.
Yes.
And then I seen where she sent another request to join. I'm like, what? I thought Amber was already in there.
I don't know. I thought she was too. Let's talk about Big Man Mike, LOL.
What do you want to talk about, Mike? Well, this week we are going to be letting Sheila talk about her vacation. She went on vacation last week. She wasn't with me last Wednesday. She was heading
No.
home and she was at the airport.
Yeah, and then it poured down rain at the airport and lightning struck close by. About scared the crap out of me. Amber says attention deficit. Ooh, shiny. Yeah, that's the guy's show.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah. So I ended up going to Daytona Beach, Florida. We went to the Supercross on Saturday at the Daytona racetrack, which let's talk about life, LOL. And
So how was that? Was it boring or
no, it was
interesting?
actually
I was. I left because I got accused of telling a story that wasn't mine
Tell a lot of BS.
to tell a lot. Oh,
Yeah, I know what that's about. We're not going to get into it on live stream.
I'm sorry, Amber.
And
I
Lori
think I
says
need
I
a
need a
nap.
nap,
We just stopped to have some lunch, and oh my god, it was yummy. But
but I
I
ate
ate
too
too
much.
much. Lol.
Uh,
Um,
no, it
I
wasn't
don't
boring.
even know when we're gonna stop.
It was actually really interesting because they built the motocross, the supercross track right on the infield between the racetrack and the pit road.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Um, if anybody is friends with me on Facebook, I did post pictures from the um, track and that for our
And
vacation.
Amber goes, now I have a song stuck in my head. I can't repeat it on live. I will
Be
be
put
put
in
in
jail
jail
again.
again.
Don't do that.
Well, hello, hot
Hello, hot
rod.
rod. And Diane says, Lori, what was for lunch? But
Hot
it was
rod. Larry
it
loves
was
that name.
quite interesting, because we go to quite a few. We go to the Grace that's usually here in Glendale, here in Arizona. And
Right.
then we used to go to the ones they'd have the finals in Vegas, but then they moved the finals to Salt Lake City, so we haven't been to Vegas in I don't know how many years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then that was set. We flew in on Friday. That was Friday. Saturday, Supercross. Sunday, we did SeaWorld. I'd never been to SeaWorld.
Your pictures was amazing. I love
Oh,
seeing
she
all of them.
Thank you,
I
Lori.
know, Lori, it was. It kept my mind off the fire.
Oh, I know. And I was worried about you. And but I had never been to SeaWorld, so we went to SeaWorld and spent the day there. Had a ball.
Aw.
Um Came back, and then Monday morning was kind of a relaxing morning because Monday afternoon we did an airboat ride. And
I posted a truck stop we found and pictures of our truck lunch. Oh, okay, cool.
your hubby just says we will stop when I get ready to stop.
Nah.
Yeah. Mike says, I wish I have both of you ladies friend deal. Amber's like,
Mike, send
fire,
me a
excuse
fire
me?
request,
Send me a friend request.
and I'll be more than glad to accept it. Send Chris a friend request, and he'll accept it as well. We'll be
Amber's
more than
like,
glad to be
fire,
your friend.
excuse me? There was a fire close to where Kathy lives.
Yeah,
And
there was
then,
3 fires that broke out. That was put me in the kind of in the middle of all of it. But thank God the fire didn't go nowhere near my house. So, woo!
and Hot Rod says, thanks for your both services. Hope you both have a wonderful evening. And then Amber says, Angela is live too.
Ah,
See, I don't have to say Facebook user. I know who you are, Amber. And Hot Rod said, send me a friend request. I don't bite, lol.
well, hot rod, it goes both ways. You can send us
Well,
all a
yeah,
friend
no
request
kidding.
too.
And Dawn says, Mike, you can send me a friend request too. Lori says, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi,
There's my
Angie.
Angie. Hello. Angie, what
Angie.
is your 2 cows? I know one is Raider and the female cow, what is her name? And I can't say Sloshy to Sloth. My tongue gets tongue tied with it. On Facebook, I'm not sure what names you like.
Cece. Cece.
Cece. Yeah,
The female
Cece.
cow. Okay, what is the sloth?
Sloshy.
Angie's like,
She goes,
lol.
hello. My tongue gets tied. Woo! I was having a hard time earlier trying to say that name. Mike, as soon as I get off live, I will try to find you and send you a
Yeah,
friend request.
I will too.
and everything. Because, yeah, you're more welcome to be on my Facebook page. It don't matter.
Sloshy the
Sloshy,
Sloth.
yeah. There it
Okay.
goes again.
She can't talk. Rented
I
lips.
can't say it.
Thank you, Angie. Oh,
Sloshy.
Sloshy. So we did an airboat ride Monday afternoon, which, up close to gators, and I'm like, and a bunch of babies. And the mama decided that she wanted to hiss at us, and I'm like, yeah, and you can just stay right there.
I seen that photo and I was like, look how close they are to that alligator.
I actually zoomed in on my phone to take that
Oh,
picture.
did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then Angie says, okay, that's
Okay,
funny,
that's funny.
Angie. But the airboat guy, he's got a camera that's got a lens on it that I swear is long.
Oh, wow.
And,
And then Lori goes,
he
I
actually,
love sloshy. See, sloshy.
Big Mike says, Angela Baum, you are in trouble with me today, lol. If you see dog feeding by door, it be me. Oh boy. But he took a bunch of pictures with his camera and that, and actually sent them to my best friend, and then she sent them to me, and he got one of a bald
Awesome.
eagle up in the tree that would look like we were like right there looking at it.
Oh, that's cool.
No, Chris, I did not pet the gators. Thank you. I kept my distance. Thank you very much. I was in a boat.
I
And then
love him, but I think anybody want a new husband?
no, the one I've got acts like a 4-year-old child.
I know.
And then Tuesday we went up to St. Augustine and did the lighthouse. And Hot Rod just said, Lori Underwood, hello.
Yep. Hello from Hot Rod, Lori.
And then, so 3 of us climbed the 209. James wants to wrestle the gators. Lol. No.
James, if you go wrestle the gators, you will not be coming back to Lori. You'll on. So no. And then Lori goes, hi, buddy, meaning the Hot Rod. I'm trying to say what Larry says. Hot Rod.
If I see one, I be running. Be gone. Yep.
I know, Mike. I'll be the same way.
Yeah, I would too, but I trusted the airboat guy.
We lived when we moved back from Jacksonville. We moved in this where Chris grew up from. It's called We Will Hitch a Car, and we lived about. I want to say it might have been the river, might have been 2 to 3 miles from where we lived at, and it. I want to say every year it wants to flood. Don goes, everyone have a great day. I am getting ready to leave out. I have a lot to think about what my next step will be moving forward. Okay, Don.
All right, keep us updated.
Keep me updated. And so when we was living there, it decided it was gonna come up to my house.
Lori said they're
Oh,
headed
and
to
y'all are headed to
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, Florida. I know Jacksonville pretty good by now. I should have lived there for a year. So it came back and it flooded, and my trailer lived up on a hill, so the water surrounded it.
You were an island.
Yeah, and I had to move both of our vehicles. We lived on a dead end street, and we was the only trailer there, so we had the whole road to ourselves. So I moved both vehicles up a little ways, that way it could stay out of the water. And I would go out. I would walk outside, and I would see fish jumping in my yard.
Ooh, ooh.
And so the rescue people was set up at the road, and I could just walk to it. And I walked up there, and I asked them. I says, "Where's all the alligators going?" They said, "What do you mean?" I says, "Where is all the alligators going from the river flooding? I had the fish in my front yard. Where's the alligators?" I said, "I don't want to walk out my front door and there's an alligator laying in my front yard."
Yeah, no kidding. Oh my gosh.
So it was a mess.
I'll bet. But we
Uh
went
oh,
to
I think one of us sounds like a robot.
fish dinner, lol.
Yeah, my cousin is a some type of rescue down there, and
Nobody wants to
he
see
told me, he says, "Well, get you a fishing pole and go out there on your porch and go fishing."
Could you
I'm
please move?
like,
Thank you.
"No, when the river goes back, please take the fish with it.
Yeah, no
I don't
kidding.
want
Bye,
no
Don.
I don't want no fish
Don says goodbye.
jumping around out there. Bye, Dawn.
Be safe.
Be safe out there." So I was like, but when the river did go back, all the fish went with it. So
That's a good thing.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
so
so,
afraid that the fish was going to die out there.
oh, I'm sure. So on
I
Tuesday
wouldn't let my dogs out there.
we went to St. Augustine and climbed the stairs in the lighthouse. Went to the top of the lighthouse there. 219 stairs.
I would have never made it. I'm scared of heights.
Only three of us did, and my nephew is afraid of heights. And I'm like, why are you keep looking over the? He got up to the top, and me and his girlfriend were back there. We're like, she's like, "Are your legs burning as bad as mine are?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So we stopped and took a break, and we climbed the next set of stairs. And she's like, "22 more steps done," and I'm like, "You're not helping."
Right? Yeah, we was at the TA the early the other day. Um, and we stopped there that night and to take a shower. And I thought all the steps was going to be like Albuquerque and be closed up where you couldn't
Yeah.
see the bottom. So and these weren't. These kind of went down from the bottom and it spiraled around a little bit, and you could see. And they had these gaps in between the steps, and you could see the floor.
Oh,
The higher I think I got up to the fourth, maybe the fifth, and the higher up because I have to watch where I'm stepping, and I was
yeah,
so scared that my foot was gonna miss the step, go in between the
yeah.
steps, and then it felt like the floor just kept on getting like 10,000 feet, and I started shaking so bad. I had a panic attack, and
Oh, I
I
bet.
told him, I said, "I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta get off these stairs, I gotta go." And he's like, "Well, baby, I already paid for a shower. You go take a shower. I can't do it." So I went and sat down at the restaurant. Amber says she needs more samples. She's almost out.
Okay, I'll get them to you after we're done.
And so I waited there till he got done, and then we spent the night there. We went to the a
Okay, Mike's
terminal.
like, I don't like steps.
Right. I don't blame you, Mike. Um, so the next day we went to his terminal there in Texas, and we had to put the truck in the shop. So we put the truck while the truck was in the shop. I went in there and took my shower. and then we did our laundry there. But I told
So
him, I says, from now on, it's Love's and Love's only I'll take a shower at.
yeah,
No more TA.
so because the three of us made it all the way to the top, the gift store down below had certificates that you could buy for $1 a piece. So I bought us each one, stating that we had conquered the stairs.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put it in a frame.
Yeah. I couldn't even make that first step.
Well, and then after we were done with the lighthouse, then we took it's like a trolley ride around St. Augustine. They take you to different points, and you can get off or get on, whatever.
Right.
And it was kind of cool to hear about the history of St. Augustine and that. And
Cool.
but
Don't we have might be somewhere else, but I keep on hearing it in Jacksonville, something about there's a old time jailhouse that was haunted. I've not been in St. Augustine. I can't
it was
remember exactly
really
where it was
pretty
at.
down there. It really was. And a lot of my pictures, the last of them were from. Oh look, Amber, you have a face in a picture.
Yep, she sure is. And she goes, Glory!
But and then Wednesday we flew out. Like I said, our flight was late because there was weather moving in. Lori says
And
hi, love.
Laura goes, Hi, love bugs.
But we had a good time. We really did. It was nice to just because the resort that we were at, all the rooms faced the ocean or faced the ocean, so you had beachfront all you could see.
Switch phones app downloaded on the old phone.
Um,
Alrighty, gotcha. And
and
then Laura goes, I love haunted places.
oh, I do too.
I do too, and everything. Like I said, it's close to Jacksonville. I can't remember where they said that was at. Um, but that TV show, there's a TV show that goes around,
Are you
and
talking about Ghost Adventures
it might be. Um,
with four guys?
yeah, they sell taps, or I think they're called taps, or I don't know. I can't remember what they call themselves.
Big Mike says hi,
But
Amber, and Amber says, "Have you been to the Grand Hotel in Jerome?" No, I have not. I want to go. It's not that far away from us. And she said there are several shows that way. The one I watch the most is on for ghost shows is Ghost Adventures.
yeah, that's what my honey just said. He just said, "Yep, the baby, that's the one, Ghost Adventures." I was like, "Okay," but they went
Let's
there
do
and
it.
filmed there.
Lori says not yet. Is it nice there in Jerome? It's just a small little town, but it's so cute. They have a nice, really restaurant called the Haunted Hamburger.
Oh, cool. And the
Yeah,
Amber goes, "Let's do it."
I've wanted to take
Right?
their ghost tours up at the Jerome Grand Hotel.
Yeah, as I walk in and get chills, you can feel them. Oh,
Oh
wow.
yeah. Well, okay, Ghost Adventures. The main guy from Ghost Adventures actually has a haunted museum in Vegas
Oh,
at
wow.
the asylum. Um, that you can actually tour that museum that he has because he has haunted artifacts that people have given him that they don't want
Uh huh.
that he's actually done, on the show Ghost
Oh,
Adventures.
wow.
Lori says that sounds like fun. We will have to check that out. Well, get here.
The restaurant in the Grand Hotel.
I've
Cool.
never been in that one. I've only been in the Haunted Hamburger. They got really good food though. So
But Um, it's yeah. I used to watch Ghost Adventures all the time. I need to get back into it, but I haven't gotten back into it. And
They just released another season, and I need to watch it and see where they've all been because they've been to several places here in Arizona.
oh,
I know
cool.
one of them is they've been up to
Don't
the uh,
don't.
Jerome, the Grand Hotel in Jerome. I know they've done that one before.
Mike goes, let's do it, Laurie Underwood.
And Amber says it is expensive, but you get to dine with spirit friends. Whoa. They have been to the Grand Hotel. Yeah, they have.
Oh, cool.
I've watched that episode. So
Yeah, I need to get back into it and everything else, but I think I don't know. Um, I used to have ADT, and the place was buying, and uh,
Lori says just being there would be worth the money. Me
right,
too, because it was about the hotel. Yeah.
and I was watching it the next day or something, and I kept on seeing these. To me, they look like oars floating around,
Yeah.
and it was scaring me because one, my oldest son went out of town for with the school that he was going to. They went to New York, and he was going a week, and he came back home. And the night that he came back home, and I didn't watch it that night. I watched it the next day. But when I watched it the next day, this big oar. Um, Lori is amazing. Love it. That's my favorite restaurant. Cool. And this big oar came started that looked like it came in from my back door and went straight to my oldest son's bedroom.
Wow.
And I was scared me to death. And so I got a hold of these ghost people. They're in Panama City, and she told me that the ghost investor people, the head guy, I can't remember his name. I'm not even sure if he's still doing it or not. It might have been Jason or something, but I can't remember. But Amber goes, heck yeah. And then, can you message me the location for hotel, please? And thank you, love. Um, and she said that they was her family and all. So she came to the house, and I guess her husband or something, and told me, I showed her the videos and everything, and she was like, "Oh, these just dust particles. They ain't nothing." And I was like,
Dust
"Okay,
particles.
you can keep on thinking it was dust particles, but I don't believe it."
Uh-huh.
And because I know one night, and I told him this, I said, nothing has ever
All right,
moved inside my house.
Big Mike says, I'm off. Got a phone call. Have a good day, ladies. Bye, Big Mike.
Bye,
Be
Mike.
careful.
So, nothing don't never ever move or shake in that trailer. Nothing. No time we was living there. My oldest son, I was in the dining room that was right there next to the kitchen because I just came out of the kitchen. My oldest son passed me, went into the kitchen to get something out of the refrigerator, and the dish rack next to my sink, it's full of dishes and cups and everything. Um,
Lori
up,
address sent. She
Lori,
sent
and
me the
just
address.
sent. It started shaking so bad. And it scared my oldest son. Like I said, I was going back towards the living room. I turned around and was like, oh my God, what was that? And of course, they didn't believe me on that either and everything. And I'm like, look, nothing's ever shook inside my house.
Yeah.
And I said, for some reason, that whole thing was shaking. And also, but of course, I went and did some searching, and they said if you crack a window and light some candles and everything, and then tell whoever it may be, that they're not welcome there in your home, that they have to leave.
Amber says you
And
would
then
have
as soon
hated
as you
living
do,
in my mom's old house.
right, and then they said as soon as you do that, go there and close the window, and then once you tell them they're no longer welcome inside your house, then they can't come back in.
Yeah.
So me and my kids did that. We're like, you're not welcome. Go, bye.
I don't blame you.
Because I didn't know who it was. I didn't know if it was a nice spirit. I didn't know if it was an evil spirit.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, all of y'all gotta go. I'm sorry, all of y'all gotta go.
I don't blame you.
And after that, I never had no problems.
Huh.
And because my dogs start barking for no reason in the middle of the night, but after we did that, they stopped barking in the middle of the night.
She said you would know. If it was evil, you would know. Yeah. I've
Okay,
watched enough
good. So then it must not have been evil.
I've watched enough Ghost Adventures to see, watch
Because
them
I was,
to know whether if, it's an evil entity or a nice one. So,
well, thank goodness it wasn't then. 'Cause
yeah.
that just, if they had done that, I'd have been fine with it and everything else. I wouldn't have ever I'd have left it alone. But for them to start shaking things, I was like, no, you got to go.
Yeah.
You, if you'd have left me alone, I would have left you alone.
Yep.
But you wanted to scare me, so you had to go.
Bye bye. We done with you.
So, but after we did, but after we did that, my dog stopped barking in the middle of the night and everything.
Wow.
So they must have left.
Yeah. If they're just moving things and
So,
opening and closing cupboards and turning lights off, they are not evil. And Diane says
well,
my
Amber, I didn't
George.
know that.
Diane says my George fur baby barks at the front door when no one is there. I know it's my late husband's spirit.
Aww.
Yeah.
Now, see that. Now, the only thing I did say, I was like, because my dad was still living at that time. I said, my mama could be here, my grandmother could be here, my grandfather could be here, my aunt could be here, my uncle could be here. But if I don't know you, you got to leave.
Well, yeah.
And so, but it was like they started. They did. My dog stopped barking. Oh, Amber's
Uh
going to tell you a story later.
oh.
Is it a good story, Amber, or is it a bad story?
Are we hiding a body?
Oh, I might have to tell that to my boys if they don't want to listen. Do you want to hide a body? My boys might say, Mama, you're crazy. Go on, leave us alone.
They'll be going, when are you going back out with Dad?
Yeah. You want to go back out with Dad? And then when Dad walks in the door, Dad, Mom needs to go with you. She's over here singing, "You want to hide a body?"
Kind of both. Amber says, and the damn plumber didn't come this morning at 9:30 like he was supposed to.
Uh
And Lori says, "Are you still singing that song?" Well, does that count?
oh.
We've been Lori. We were singing that song yesterday, but we're not going to get into that.
Oh, by the way, before you left to go on your vacation, you was waiting on a freezer. Did it ever
I
show up
finally got it after we got back.
after you got back? As Diane says, well, Kathy, you are in a truck. I'm sure you can find a
Baby hole. LOL.
Miss Diane. I couldn't fit in no holes. I'm too big to fit in holes. Um.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I finally got the freezer last Saturday.
Oh wow. So they
And then
waited till you got back home,
yeah.
and
Well,
then days after you got home.
I had to call them and they're like, "Oh yeah, it just got delivered. I'm just going to schedule you right now." And I went, "Good." Because my husband was about to go postal on somebody if we didn't get that freezer. And Diane
Oh,
says,
Diane
"No,
says
to
no
hide
to
the body."
hide the body. Right.
Uh-huh.
You know, Miss
So,
Diane, my husband always teases me and says, um, you know, I'm a truck driver. I know where I can go hide some bodies at. So when I'm out here trying to make him mad because then I don't want to put him to that test.
yeah, let's not. Uh, cats.
So,
I got a cat sleeping in my trash can in my office.
aw. Yeah, I am debating whether I'm gonna get another rough coat collie or not. The lady that I got Diesel from, you know, she's got puppies
Yeah.
and they are so adorable. And Amber goes, does that surprise you? No, Amber, it don't.
No, not with you.
Um, so she was talking to me the other night. She's like, okay, which one do you want? You want a boy, female, boy or female? I'm like, I don't know. I said, I want another one, but I don't know if I can afford it.
Oh, she says I meant where the cats are sleeping. No, it doesn't. They're always sleeping in my trash can. Always. Whether it's full or empty.
Aw,
And it's just a metal trash can is all it is.
I got a I've got a picture of the very first cat I had and everything. Well, I still have her. She's 5 years old. Sasha, but I got her when she was 5 weeks old. And I got a picture of her. Every time we would try, we had the cat food in this container, and it was on the floor.
And Lori says, "Did you all see the mess the pups did yesterday in the truck?
For
We
some
didn't know where to
reason,
start." LOL. Yeah, I did see that mess. And OMG,
yeah,
it was bad. They
right.
were mad at you guys.
They got mad. They got mad at you. They were mad at you.
Oh, big time.
Um,
That was quite the mess.
but yeah, yep. But she told me Right? That was a headache, lol. Right?
I'm sure it was.
Next time, take them with you.
Mm-hmm.
They're service animals. You can take them with you wherever you go.
Yep.
And but and then she's like, she sent me the girl pictures. She sent me boy pictures. There is no way I could take my dogs on the truck.
No.
Well, I would if Heartland would allow it, I would bring Diesel out here. You know, even though he'll probably take up half the bed. And I know when we was home last time, he doesn't. I don't know, for some reason he hasn't never really learned how to jump up on things.
Lori says you're right. I guess they didn't want to be alone. Yeah, huh? And Amber says I have 5 big
Yeah.
dogs. Yes, she does.
Whew. And so he'll raise up on my bed, but he doesn't know how to jump on my bed. I don't know. I ain't never seen a dog that couldn't jump up, but he's one of them. But it's okay, because then it's like, okay, that way it saves me you not jumping on the bed all the time.
Yeah.
So he'll raise up on the bed, but he won't jump up on the bed. So Chris was home. Will was home this last time, so I had my youngest son kind of push his back legs up onto the bed, and also he was all happy. I'm up here with my mama. So he goes and lays down next to me, and gets in between me and his daddy, and he's trying to push his daddy off the bed.
Yeah, Diane says
And
Lori, I
Chris
can't wait
says,
to pick some tests. Where are they?
they're on her page, Miss Diane.
Uh-huh.
And so Chris looked at me. He says, "Ain't you glad he doesn't know how to jump on the bed? Because then I would never have no minutes peace." I says, "Yeah, I see that now, because he sure is trying to push you off this bed and get you away from mama."
Uh-huh.
Um, but my mind ain't made up. She was asking me. She said, "Well, if you get a girl, what are you gonna name her?" I don't know. Well, if you get a
Lori,
boy, what are you gonna name him? I don't know.
Lori just said we are going to look at getting a kennel because James is thinking about
Um,
doing military loads. Might be a wise choice.
oh, okay. Y'all gonna be
So,
like Angie and Larry, huh? Um, but it's if I decide to go ahead, if we can try to wiggle up the money, because she wants more money than what I paid for diesel. She's
yeah.
wanting more money, so that's what's stopping me, because I
Yeah.
don't know if I can afford that or not. And um, Diesel is named after the semi truck and Vin Diesel.
Oh, there you go. Yep, more money for the military loads. I'm sure it is.
And so she's like, "Well, you have any ideas on the names?" I says, "Well, I'm a huge fan of Hawaii Five O,
Yeah.
and of course my favorite character is McGarrett. but I can't name a I can't name a dog McGarrett. That just don't sound right for me.
No.
So she was like, "Well, you can shorten it as Gar or Gary," and I'm like, "No, that don't sound right."
No.
And then I love it. I also love his partner, now because they always called him Dano.
Dano,
And
yeah.
my son is named after his Fast and the Furious character. Oh, cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, Diesel, like I said, the semi and Vin Diesel. I have two cats, that's Shaw and Hobbs.
Oh, there you go.
And I also, um, so I would, Chris like, well, baby, name it Dano, Danno.
Yeah.
And he said that could go for a boy or a girl. And
Yeah.
he says if we decide to get a girl, we can name her Kono, and Kono.
Yeah.
And also, he's like, it'll be after one of the Hawaii Five O characters. I go,
Facebook
yeah,
user.
I know, but I'm in love with McGarrett.
Yeah,
And
who is
Facebook user, I love you, Kathy. Well, I
it?
love you too, Facebook user. Unless it's Amber again, I still love you.
Uh,
But I don't know. I mean, I paid $800 for diesel, and she's
yeah.
wanting 1,200 for these. And on it,
Damn.
it's like that's a lot of money. I don't know.
Yeah.
I said I don't know if I can do that or not.
Yeah. Understandable.
And then I mean, I know diesel makes 10, and then this one will make 11. But one dog belongs to Chris, which is Chief. He's the pit and white English. That so that dog belongs to Chris. One
It's
dog, Gator.
it's gotta
Uh,
it's gotta be Amber. She says it's me. Dang phone keeps screwing up.
uh, yeah, Diane, that
Oh
is a
no,
lot of money.
Angie. Angie said had to pull over 2 hour crash ahead time to park for a bit. Got to love trucking. Lol.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Oh
Angie.
god. Yeah, that'll eat away at your clock if you have to sit in that.
And so, yeah, that's definitely gonna eat away your clock.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't know, you know, 'cause like I said, Chief belongs to Chris, and Gator, which is a terrier mix, belongs to my middle son Anthony, and Benji belongs to me. Apparently, Tater, I have two Chihuahuas. One's Tater, one's Peanut, and Tater has claimed Anthony, and Peanut says, "I don't care. Whoever give me attention, I'll love all over." So Peanut is like, he's everybody's dog. And then I have two Cheweenies, but they don't look like Cheweenies to me. But okay, they're brother and sister, Bear and Lacey.
Yeah.
And but Lacey, I can't stop her from biting. And you go to try to pet her, and all she wants to do is just bite you. And and then I
Angie's
have a
gonna
Pomeranian that's 13 years old, and we call him Mr. Grump. But and I pretty well got all of them. Bear, Lacey, and Diesel and Chief. did not come from a rescue, but the rest of them came from a rescue.
Yeah.
And and Chris said he's like, yeah, they just saw you as a sucker.
Well, that wasn't nice, Chris.
I was like, and I said I can't help it. I love animals, and so they all get attention and everything. I mean, I know Chris says Diesel. He knows Diesel's my favorite, and he probably is because I've always dreamed of having a rough coat collie. And he is so easy to train. You know, and then others are stubborn. So
Sounds like my cat.
I don't know. We're
Didn't say they you look like a sucker. They said they look like you had a big heart.
no. Now he wants to change it. They said you. He said you have a big heart. Yeah, I do have a big heart, and it's I love I love pets. I love my dogs. I love each every one of them.
Yeah.
And um, I mean, Diesel sleeps in my room, and all. But them, I mean, I don't know what it is. I brought Diesel in when he's a puppy, and none of them wants to play with him.
Huh.
And I'll let him go out in the living room with them and everything. And nope, they won't. They run from him. They will not. And then we take them all outside. 'Cause I have a chain link fence in my backyard, so we all take them outside. And all. Chief is the bully. He goes over there and knocks him down. And so I don't know. I guess part of me wants to get another collie because then I know Dee's will have a playmate
Yeah.
and all. But I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I love collies, and Diesel was so easy to train
Yeah.
because if I say speak, he'll start barking.
He is not a bully.
Chief is a bully.
He's just letting you know who's boss.
Yeah, Chief will be 6 years old in December because I got him when he was 8 weeks old.
Oh wow.
So, and Chief was supposed to have been the truck dog,
Yeah.
but then we found out that Heartland won't allow pets. So,
That's weird.
oh, believe me, I got hot yet the other day when I found out that Heartland bought out Miller's transfers,
Uh-huh.
and Miller's is allowed to have pets on their trucks, but Heartland's not.
Yeah, they need to change something.
So,
And they still run underneath their authority. They just get paid by her.
Chris said that Miller's runs underneath their own authority. They just get paid by Heartland, but Heartland pays all the bills,
Well,
pays
yeah,
all the
Hartford is all
bills,
bills. Yeah, hello.
and all. So,
Well, isn't that like about the third company that Heartland's bought?
yeah, they bought Gordon, they bought Interstate,
Yeah.
and now they have bought
Millis.
Miller's. So that's
Because
only three, right? They've only bought three, right?
Yeah.
yeah, because my husband when he first went back out doing
Uh huh.
OTR, he worked for Night Refrigerated. Stayed with them a little over a year, and then went to Gordon for Interstate. He's driven for Gordon and he's driven for Interstate, and then got out of them before they got bought by Heartland
Yeah,
and went
and
to Prime Miller.
and that was another thing. Before Heartland bought Gordon, you had to be clean shaven. You could not have no beard. You couldn't have any of that. But I think it was after they bought Gordon, then they said, okay, well, y'all can have beards now. And
Yeah.
but yet, Heartland's still not allowed to have pets. But you let everybody else have the pets. Like, okay.
Yeah, whatever.
I told Chris, I said, I'm thinking about sitting here writing the president of the company a letter
Yeah.
and, and asking him, well, can you please explain to me why you allow Millers to have pets, but you refuse Heartland drivers to have their pets?
Yeah. I mean,
And
a lot
so
of companies, they charge a deposit, for a pet. But I
yeah, I
can
mean,
understand the deposit,
Miller's told me that they have to pay like a $250 pet deposit, and I'm like, $250? That's all? I'll be more than glad to pay that.
Well, yeah, no kidding. That's
And
crazy.
because if I'm not on the truck, Chris with Diesel, shoot, he could bring Chief out here,
Yeah.
and that way I wouldn't have to deal with him. I love him to death, I do, but oh my goodness,
Oh my gosh.
he is a pain in the butt sometimes,
Oh, I bet. Oh gosh.
but I mean, I'm very picky about who goes around him because of him being a pet.
Yeah.
And also, and then I just recently found out that if somebody breaks into your home, I guess they're in Florida, and a dog bites the burglar,
Uh-huh.
and it's the owner's fault.
Really?
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
And hello, Patricia.
Amber says if they are certified for ESA or working dogs, they are not legally allowed to charge deposit or pet rent.
Right, but Diesel's not. So, and then Miss Patricia goes, "Hello, ladies."
No. So, yeah.
But and Pitt's got people has given them horrible
Oh yeah, I know.
names and everything else. So it's
In
because
my
I'm pretty
opinion,
sure somebody broke into my house, he would try to protect us.
is it's not the dog breed, it's how people raise the dog.
Exactly, because your Chihuahua can bite you.
Oh hell yeah!
A golden retriever can attack you. A
My cat can
Dalmatian.
attack anybody.
I mean, if push came to shove, Diesel could probably,
Oh yeah,
but
especially if you were home, he would protect you.
Amber says not just in Florida.
And Diane says she'll very correct. Yeah, it's how the breed, how a dog
Yep.
is raised.
And Chief is a big baby. And Chris could be home and Chief stays in our little laundry room facility with a gator, because if my front door gets opened, he will shove you out of the way and run out the front door. Neuter versus nature. Rocky has tried getting Kyle for tickling me. Oh wow!
Yeah, I could see that.
But Chris could be sitting there in a recliner, couch, whatever it may be, lawn chair. He don't care. But Chief will get in Chris's lap, and he thinks he's a lap dog. But he will not do that to nobody else. only to Chris. But because, he has chosen Chris as his master,
Yeah.
so Chris he came home late at night one time. It was probably about 1 o'clock in the morning. And if Chief hears, uh, hears him coming in and he says something, Chief starts hollering. Amber says she'd ignore the
Ignore the
email I
email I
sent
sent. Yeah, I
you.
saw that. And then she also said he's my baby. I trained him and he's old.
Right. But he doesn't do that to anybody else. It's just to Chris. But like I said, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:30 in the morning. And I tell Chris, I said, when you go inside, you're gonna have to go straight to the bedroom and be quiet. Don't say nothing to nobody. Because if he hears you say something, he's gonna wait. He's gonna start hollering because he will holler until his daddy goes over there and says something to him.
Yeah.
So we had to sneak Chris in that night. So it was, we was lucky because I'm like, oh my Lord, he's gonna smell him. But nope. As long as because he didn't say anything, so Chief was fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, he will listen to him. And if Chris is home and when I'm home, Chief won't listen to me. He'll listen to Chris. Now if Chris ain't at home, Chief will listen to me.
Uh-huh.
And I told him, I was like, your daddy has spoiled you too much. But I told him, I was like, and you get mad at me at Diesel about me.
Yeah.
But Chief's never been about playing with toys or nothing. He don't want none of it. Now you give him a dog bed, he'll go lay in a dog bed. But he will not play with no toys or nothing. And so I told him, I said, if Chief would play with toys like Diesel does, I said, yeah, you'll be going to PetSmart and but spending $50 to $60 on him too. But he won't let me spend $50 or $60 anymore. Last time we was at I think when we took Diesel in for his vet check, he had to get shots and everything, and Chris let me get a toy. Well, he took Diesel on out the door, and because he knew I was going to pay for it, I snuck in another toy.
You're terrible.
I got to the truck with it. He grabbed the bag, the give it to Diesel, and he's like, "Wait a minute, there's another toy here. I thought you just was. I thought there was only one toy." Well,
Oh, when did that other toy jump in the cart? Excuse you, Mumble. Thank
exactly. So I'm like, well,
What
and
toy?
but he'll be doing the same thing. It was Chief. He says he wouldn't, but he would.
Yeah, you would, Chris. We know better.
He'll be doing his baby just as well as mine.
Oh yeah.
Lord, it's one. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, they get on the floor and wrestle one another. And that's the reason why you got paw marks all over you. I got to get his nails clipped. I got to sit down with the rest of them with my nail clippers and get a hold of their nails. That's going to be fun to do.
Yeah, I'm sure. Mumble.
But it's all right. I'll get it done.
Mumble.
I think I'm gonna have Chris do Chief. Yep, I know.
There's your cute little
Oh,
face.
look how adorable. I have a black and white cat. His name is Hobbs.
That's Mumble.
And then the solid, um, it's only 11:18. Where are you getting one from? um,
Woman, stop picking on me.
I also have a solid black one, and his name is Shaw.
I have a solid black one. His name is Binks from the movie Hocus Pocus.
Aw, I didn't even think about that. I was trying to go with uh the Fast and the Furious, and then I had two girls, and all because the two boys is Hobbs and Shaw, and then I had the two girls, and I couldn't come up. I just like, you know what? One's Chloe, one's Sadie. Be done with it.
And Mumble I named from Happy Feet, the little penguin.
Aw, Sasha, I we'll just come up with names, and I was like, oh, I like Sasha. So Sasha stuck, and then I realized there was a female wrestler named Sasha, but she
And
wasn't
then,
named after her.
Pebbles is the twin to Mumble.
Amber, I have problems saying Letty. See, Letty. I can't say it right. Now I did have she passed away, but I did have a female little dog named Mia. So, and see, if I hadn't named that one Mia, I would probably name, if I get a female collie, I will probably name her Mia. But I already had a Mia, so I can't go with Mia. So I decided, well, I'll just go with the Hawaii 5-0 theme.
There you go.
With the other collie. So
You did fine.
Sometimes I can say it, Amber. Sometimes I can't.
But Pebbles is actually named after Bam Bam and Pebbles from the Flintstones.
Aw.
She's actually the twin to Mumble.
Because actually, if I name one of my pets Letty, if I get mad, I ain't gonna be able to say the name right. And then one of my kids is gonna be going, Mama, that's not how you say its name. So I kind of stay with the names that I can pronounce correctly.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That way it lets me, because Chris named Chief. So, and if he hears Mama's stern voice go, Chief, he stops, puts that head down. But like I said, if Daddy's home, I can say that all day long. He won't even. He just totally ignores me, and I have to look at Chris like, "Will you get onto your dog?" And also, I know, dang, yep, dang good. You sure do. I love every one of them. When I get home, I love all over them. And then Diesel's the last one I go to. Poor thing. Because he's all the rest of them's is in the living room, and so when I walk in, they're like, "Mama's home!"
Run, tackle.
Yeah. They all jump up on the couch and just bounce up and down on it. Like, really? So, and then of course Lacey, every time I try to pet her, I can't stop her from biting. I don't know. I keep telling her like, Lacey, you gotta go. I can't deal with the biting.
Yeah.
Because I try to swing her around and everything else, where I can try to pet her. Nah,
Huh.
she'll swing that little butt right back around and going and start jumping up and trying to bite my hands. And then she
That's,
gets jealous and knocks her brother out of the way because she don't want her brother getting near me.
uh-huh.
And I'm like, and I have to go check. I have to go. Come here, bear. Come here. It's okay. Come here, bear.
Aw.
Bear. It's up because he'll put his head down and he'll walk away. And I'm like, Lacey, will you quit being your brother? But they're a mess. Benji, he's wherever I'm at in that house or outside, he's got to be underneath my feet. And then he gets jealous of Diesel.
Oh, I'm sure.
So I have to kind of watch him because he'll get so jealous, and he'll get jealous of the other dogs, and he'll get so jealous that he will literally go and jump on the other dog,
Oh my.
and which causes a fight. And Benji, if he gets in that fight mode
Yeah.
it's hard to snap him out of it. And I know one time I tried, and he bit me on my knee,
Ouch.
and I think he bit me twice at the same spot. And I'm like, I told him, I said, let me tell you something. I don't put up with a dog biting me.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
You know, so we have to watch him. So I have before I go when I let the boys know that I'm coming in the house, and for them to grab Benji and hold Benji.
Yeah.
Because he gets way too jealous. But I didn't. He wouldn't have never got that if I'd gotten him from a puppy. But I got him when he was 5 months old. So, well, I was told he was 5 months old. He
Yeah.
looked like he was a year old. But I guess whoever had him, got him that way. So
Yeah.
it's hard for me to break it from him. And so I just, hey, I'm coming in the house, grab Benji. And then once I get done with everybody else, I'll go get Benji.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Because Chris told me he said he better be glad I wasn't home. I'm like, you weren't about to hurt my dog now. I said he didn't do it. He didn't do it on purpose. I couldn't get him out of that fight mode.
Yeah.
I said because I don't know. I've never seen a dog like that gets in that fight mode and you can't get him, snap him out of it.
That's weird.
So
Brian Jackson says Arkansas is in the truck. Good afternoon from Trucker Brian.
hello, Trucker Brian. Yeah, so almost 1:30. We have gone 30 minutes over. Oops.
Yes, we have.
Oops.
Oh well.
We always go over.
Yeah, it never fails.
My husband's always getting on to me. I thought you said it was supposed to be an hour.
Hush, Chris.
Like, well,
Well, we try.
we try.
It doesn't always work that way. Depends
But
on our conversations.
exactly.
Yeah.
But at least I believe they got all the fires out. I haven't heard any updates from them.
Oh,
The
good.
one fire, a guy got charged for it because apparently he's the one that caused it.
Oh, lovely.
So he got tried. I think they said they got him 2 or 3 misdemeanors.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how much he's going to have to pay.
Yeah, who knows?
You know, but everybody's is very upset with him because
I don't blame him.
that fire costed 2 homes, completely destroyed 2 homes and damaged 8 or 12 others. And Mr. I cannot pronounce that first word.
Adrian, yeah. You want to get me tongue tied? Hi.
Uh, I'm very sorry. I don't want to try to pronounce your first name or your last name, but hello, welcome to the show.
Last name I think is Bano.
That's what I was thinking. Bono.
I think that's an A. Yeah, that's an A. I need my glasses checked.
If we messed up your last name, we're very sorry.
Forgive us. How are you? We're here.
Yeah. Miss Sheila's at home and I am on the truck with my husband. He's the trucker, I'm a trucker's wife. You know, like I said, I think Angie's show is gonna be Saturday night at 7:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. Trucker Safety Divas. Self care. So, and then Friday night truckers on TV. It's just whatever happens with the guys that week. Now on Truckers TV for the new ones, we have Larry Baum, James Underwood, Justin Clark, and Chris Cutler. They will be on every Friday night at 7:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. Mom says Kathy has pretty eyes and she is going to check the mail again. I told her I already did. Thank you. Um,
Does she think the mail comes twice? Yeah, okay. Don't answer that,
but
Amber.
she see the guy's show is just question and answer type deal or whatever what
Happens
I'm
during.
experienced that week.
If you
So
have a question,
you are a truck driver. Way to go!
awesome.
Thank you.
If you got a question, ask them because we
Yes.
tried that and it didn't work.
No, us
Us
wives
girls
and
were like, "What do we ask them?"
yeah. She doesn't believe there was no mail. Uh-oh. We tried to
Okay.
ask him one night and we was all laughing and joking and we couldn't come up with it because the guys they would have a squirrel and so they got us all sidetracked and where we couldn't remember the questions.
Having squirrel moments.
Yeah.
It's fun watching
So
them when they have squirrel moments because we start out on one conversation on one topic, and the next thing I know, it's changed.
yeah, because then we forget what they was talking about.
Yeah.
So Angie has said the guy's show is just whatever, I guess. And then
like our
Saturday
show.
night says Trucker Safety Divas at 7:00 p.m. Central Standard Time with Angela Baum, Lori Underwood, and Chris Johnson. And he's from Albania.
Wow.
Wow. And if Lori can't make it, then either me or Sheila steps in, or we both step in. If Chris can't make it, same, me or Sheila steps in, or we both are there.
Amber says that's us daily though. Must be a man thing. That happens with me and all my boys. What? We go,
Right?
ooh, squirrel?
right? So viewers, kind of help us out Friday night. Come up with some questions for them. That way we can. That way we can figure. To throw some hard questions at them
Oh yeah.
and see which one's going to answer it. And because I sit over there in the passenger seat or in the back with the curtains closed, and and uh, yep.
Yeah. And do you ever come through
Brian, yes, we do go through Arkansas. But I couldn't tell you last time I went through Arkansas. Um, we was in up. He said that we was in Arkansas 2 weeks ago. So I can't keep track. All I know is I feel like I've been in Texas for 4 days. Um,
Can you teach me how to drive visually? Lol.
um,
Oh boy.
I think I've been in Texas for 4 days, and I'm allergic to Texas.
I felt
I
the
kept
same way every time we went to Texas.
I kept
March
on sneezing.
2021. LOL.
March 2021. Lol.
What? Huh?
I have no idea.
I'm confused.
Me
Thanks for
too.
confusing me, Amber. Thank you.
Can you grab me something to snack on, please?
Huh?
Can you grab me something to snack on, please?
Well, if you're getting snacks, I'll take one too.
Not gonna be.
She says,
But
I will be that friend.
you'll be that friend. Awesome, Amber.
Oh my gosh.
But I kept on sneezing.
Oh, the last time she was in Arkansas. Okay. Ooh, had me going there for a minute. I'm like, huh?
Oh, okay.
Chuck
Chuck
Watson, what's
Watson,
up?
what's up, divas? What's up, Chuck? That didn't
Uh,
sound right. I'm so sorry. Let me rephrase that. What's up, Mr. Watson?
the sky, the
I'm so
room.
sorry. And Amber says she wants one. Wants what? A snack? I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know what he's
probably.
gonna bring back. I've been stuck on burritos, but I think I'm finally getting turned off on burritos.
Oh, there you go.
Always, Loves has these little
The little
burritos,
burritos, yes, those things are phenomenal.
and I'm hooked on them. And I told him yesterday, I said I think I need to stop eating them.
I was going
So,
to turn into a burrito when I was on the truck. Chuck is fine.
well,
Oh, yeah.
when
That
I
was the
went to
last time she was
Tennessee to
in
get
Arkansas was
Kyle,
to get Kyle.
well, I am in Oklahoma now, so maybe now my nose will quit sneezing.
Let's hope.
Um, oh, I was like, oh, I'm so tired of Texas. I want out of Texas. We was driving to get not yesterday, day before or something, but and I know Angie posted it in the trucker safety info about a bad storm in Texas and the hailstorm.
Oh, yeah.
We was driving and it started raining. I ain't think nothing of it, and then all of a sudden, I kept on. Oh, bam, 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 bam. And it was hitting the windshield. It would hit the top of the cab up here. It scared me so bad.
Chuck says tacos are always good. Diane says, where at in Oklahoma are you? And Brian says, can you show us y'all's truck one day?
Yeah, Chuck.
No, that
I
was
can.
Brian.
I have the. If you follow the Cutler's View, um, we stream sometimes. Um, and I'll get on there um and show you what the inside of my truck looks like. Maybe you can see it that way. There's our shower curtain. And all of our stuff we have cluttered up. And there's where we keep, I have no idea. Up there is all of our snacks.
I see Girl Scout cookies.
Yep, yep, yep. Over here is his closet. Down there where he keeps all his clothes. My clothes are up there. And then there's his seat and all of that stuff.
No top bunk. No, there's no top bunk in that one.
And there's my seat. No, no top bunk. No, we don't have a top bunk in this one. Now, Heartland does have top bunks in their team trucks.
Oh, do they
But
really?
hmm
Oh,
yeah, his buddy and my buddy, Robo, he works for Heartland, but he's a team driver, and they have bunks, but their trucks are red. Well, their rig is red, mine's white,
Oh, okay.
but it says Heartland on the door. But that's a team truck. That's a team truck. So I think Robo was in our main office yesterday, Iowa. So
Yeah.
north of Liberty.
Uh,
Yes, they are.
yeah.
Yes, they are. Um, but
Fuel
like I
prices,
said,
gas prices are bad.
up there we got storage bins a little bit there, and
Oh,
so yeah, that's where he keeps all of my. Because I don't dry my shirts when we wash clothes. We had to wash clothes the other day while I was at the yard, so
oh,
yeah, that's where he hangs them up at. I was in Odessa Premium
yeah.
yesterday, right in the oil patch, and fuel was, woo, it's getting there.
Oh, yeah.
I heard California is $8 or higher.
That does not surprise me.
Now he does. He was doing everything southeast, but now he switched over to USA 48 and all. And so he's probably gonna have to do California now one day.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna like that because he's gonna be fussing
Oh, I'm sure.
because he don't like going to California. He don't like going to New York. So, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to go to California. I just want to go to Las Vegas and Arizona.
There you go.
That's all I want to do. He's like, you're gonna get me to go to California. I'm like, if you do it, I didn't ask for it.
There you go.
So, but he stays out anyway, a month at a time. He's only home one time a month when I stay
Yeah.
at home. Oh my goodness, USA 48. I saw some screenshots of fuel prices in California today, $6.39 and up. Okay, Kathy, you said we're at in Oklahoma. Hang on, Miss Diane. Where are we at in Oklahoma?
Big cabin.
Big
Miss
cabin.
Diane, we are in Miss Big Cabin.
Are you in the Loves?
Yeah.
I know where that's at.
He
Oh, my favorite.
got my Three Musketeers.
Hey, where's
King
mine?
size. Sheila says, where's hers?
I airmailed it to you.
Oh, he said he airmailed it to you. Mr. Bono, beautiful trailer.
Andy and Larry. That's why I have it bring it to you.
Oh, we have an appointment.
And then Amber goes, Sheila, we have an appointment at 3.
Yeah, I know. Don't remind me.
The woodshed there used to be a great place to stop, but it sucks now.
I don't know. I've never stopped there. We've always stopped at the
Oh,
Lowe's.
okay. Chris said that's across the street from us right now, Mr. Watson or Chuck.
Yeah.
Mom and pop across the street. That's what used to be here too. They built the Lowe's.
So
That
he
used to
said
be
that's the only,
the Lowe's.
yeah.
That was the only thing you had until the Lowe's
Oh.
built this, and then
Now, see, now before I said I was going to stock the burritos, I know when I was at Love's, I'd have said, hey, get me some burritos. But I'm trying to stay away from the burritos. So I'm going to see how well that goes.
Yeah.
Now, the other day I did good. We stopped at Love's a couple of times. I never asked for a burrito. So
There
let
you
me
go.
keep that going.
There you go.
So yes, Miss Diane, we got to see. Mr. Chuck says
They got a smoking section in the restaurant there at the woodshed, and you can't even breathe when you walk in that place.
oh goodness, I'm glad I ain't going over there then.
what's that?
Mhm.
Well, you don't stop at the woodshed? No, sir. He probably wouldn't. He stops at Love's.
Well,
He usually stops at Love's or maybe TA or the Petro or the Flying
I
J.
stop at Mom and Pop's.
But he'll stop at Mom and Pop's
They got a good restaurant.
if it has a good restaurant.
yeah, my husband used to do that too. Well, you
He
can
said,
find parking at the mom and pop places better than you can the big chains.
yeah. And he just informed me that that's where we're going to be stopping at, is at a Mom and Pop's place tonight.
Sap Brothers.
Sap Brothers.
They got an apple barrel. Good food.
They have an apple barrel that has good food. I
Oh.
wouldn't know, but I guess he would. I don't know. But yeah, Miss Diane, we are going to Swanee, Kansas, Shawnee, excuse me, Kansas to deliver this load. And then I think we're going to go somewhere else in Kansas to pick up a load to go to Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Hopefully the weather's nice.
Yeah, I hope it ain't going to be like North Dakota.
Oh, you might have wind. Hopefully they don't shut the road down.
We was in Oklahoma last week going to Texas, and they shut us down to that afternoon.
I saw that.
And I was like, alrighty.
Yeah.
So, but I haven't seen Cheyenne, Wyoming, so this will be my first time going to Wyoming. So,
There you go.
looking forward to that. But I usually try to get a T-shirt or something.
Chuck said, good news. I stopped at the Petro in Weatherford, Texas yesterday. They actually had the good old fashioned cabbage rolls. Wyoming, you know, the kind of stuff with the rice and meat, mashed potatoes, and green peas. It was nice not to eat a Subway sandwich for a change.
Right.
And I'm in
And you are in
Sweetwater,
Sweetwater, Texas today, and you're not got nothing going to believe this, but they actually got a buffet in here, salad bar and everything.
Wow.
Mr. Watson, I was I went through Weatherford yesterday and a few days ago. I've been in Texas for 4 days, so I think I've seen Weatherford twice. Twice. So we went out to Plainview and then Alvarado. He's in Sweetwater, Texas right now. Mr. Chuck Watson.
That's where we stopped at the TA the night. The one that you couldn't go in.
Oh, Mr. Watson, we was at the TA there in Sweetwater, and I couldn't go upstairs. I had a panic attack. Couldn't go upstairs. I'm scared of heights. So from now on, I told him when we're going to take a shower, it's going to be at a Love's. I can't do a TA no more with stairs. I did in Albuquerque, but they was closed up where I couldn't see the bottom. So I'm just going to be on the safe side and just go take a shower at Love's.
I don't blame you. Don't
That way I
blame
know there ain't no steps there and I'm good. Because his water pressure at the yard was, oh my God, it sucked.
you.
I was washing my hair and I'm like, every time I turn around, I was, making sure I got all the shampoo out of my hair. I kept on feeling shit. I'm like, I just rinsed it. I think it took me 30 minutes to wash my hair and condense my hair
Ooh.
to get all the water out of it
Ooh,
and
not
all.
good.
So I told him, I was like, your water pressure sucks on the yard.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So, but but I will be stopping at Love's from now on to take me a shower. Won't be doing it at a TA. Now, if I wanna meet a viewer at a TA, that's fine. I can do that. But at shower times, it's gonna be at Love's.
There you go.
So because
Oh,
I met Angie and Larry in Albuquerque, and that was awesome. I got I don't know. I got way too nervous and I got starstruck. Apparently, but I'm probably gonna be like that with everybody I meet and everything. Lori and James and Chris and Justin. I don't know what it is. Um,
because the only time you ever see them is on Facebook and when they do their lives, and we've never really met them in person.
exactly. Girls, behave yourself. I got to go. Alrighty, Mr. Watson. Catch us next Wednesday at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. We're on every Wednesday. So come on in and join the fun.
Oh,
But I guess we need to get off here. Yeah, I know you got an appointment to go to, and I don't know how far that you got to drive for that appointment.
not very. Thank God. So,
And
alrighty.
uh, so because I know probably if Angie's doing her live streaming, everybody's probably going to go to her.
Yeah, if she's still doing live, I
If
don't
she's
know.
still doing it and everything. I have no clue. I don't know. Um, we only got three viewers in here on looks like. I don't know. Probably have more than that. I don't know. It just shows here three. I don't know.
Yeah. So, make sure you guys follow Married to the Road.
Yep. And rolling with the
Rolling
Underwoods, chasing
Chasing
miles with the Clarks, and the Cutler's View. And
and
we
everybody
all have
has a TikTok.
TikTok.
And I'm going to keep monitoring the convoy to see what they're doing.
Yeah, I heard they were all blocking the.
They decided to go in a little closer to, as they put it, go in a little closer to the swamp, and the cops blocked all the exits so they couldn't get off. And then they were on 395, and they got split up because of an accident. And somebody said something. I heard somebody on Trucker G's live on his TV that a car clipped one of the convoy vehicles. I don't know for sure.
Oh no!
And then so then the back half that got separated from the front half because he was actually leading that convoy that day that the cops blocked all the exits. They ended up part of the convoy ended up on the HOV lane and they stopped them and said you can't be over here. And the patrol officer came up and he's all just let them go. There's too many of them. So half of what got blocked ended up on the HOV lane going, but then yesterday they said I watched their meeting their morning meetings they do, They said,
Uh-huh.
we're not announcing where we're going. We're just going to play follow the leader. We're going to send out 10 or 15 trucks, semis first, or 12 to 15 semis first. Then we're going to put the cars and the RVs and that in the middle. And then we're going to put the back half um, into the back half with semis.
They turn
So
into gray wolf.
so I don't know, and I haven't seen what they did today. So I know they did have another meeting with a senator or a congressman or something yesterday.
Yeah, I
So
seen Ted Cruz getting one of the semi trucks and go around
yeah,
the beltway. Um,
yeah. When they're single file on the beltway, because the beltway is like 62 miles, the lead truck catches the
have
back
a
end
good
of the
day, Mr.
convoy.
Bano.
The lead truck will catch the back end of the convoy, so the convoy is at least 62 miles long when they're single file.
Oh, sorry, squirrel.
So I will keep monitoring it and see what happens.
Yep, keep us updated and all, because I have no. I just seen it where they, the police officers blocked the exits and then
Yeah,
put them on the road the semi trucks wasn't supposed to be on, and
yeah,
oh, it's like, oh my goodness.
yeah. I know. So, alrighty.
But alrighty, the police told them to
Keep
keep
moving.
moving.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure, but who
But yeah,
knows?
keep us updated and all, and
I will.
'cause I've been losing my days and whew,
Understandable.
I can't believe we
Understandable.
stayed 4 days in Texas. I'm like, oh my god.
That doesn't surprise me.
And yesterday someone decided to try to merge on, and they was being slow about it because as soon as they got in front of Chris, they was being so slow. And
Yeah.
on his truck, it has that safety thing where
Oh yeah.
it gets too close, it's gonna slam on brakes.
Mhm.
And it did it yesterday, and oh my goodness. And
Yeah.
Chris blew the horn at him, and then finally when we got into traffic where that guy got right over here next to my door and stayed there.
Ugh.
So wait and
Yeah.
see what that's gonna do, if they're gonna call safety or not. But
Yeah.
he's got a witness, you know. I'll tell safety. That was this guy's fault. He was merging on and would not move and got in front of us and slowed down.
Yeah.
And he couldn't move over because there was tons of vehicles coming this way. It was traffic was bad.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
So, and I'm like, But anyway, we'll see y'all Friday night and Saturday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Friday night with Truckers on TV, and Saturday night, Trucker Safety Divas. And make sure y'all give the guys some really hard questions.
I want to see him stammer.
He turned around and looked at me like, you seriously just did not do that.
Yes, we did.
Y'all giving us ladies too much of a squirrel movement, because we can't come up with no questions for y'all. We'll get a question in our heads on that subject that y'all talking about it that moment, and then one of y'all do a squirrel moment, and there it goes. Subject gets changed.
Yep. That it does. So
So,
okay.
viewers, y'all gotta help us keep the men in check.
Sounds like a good
Chris
idea.
says bring a lunch. Okay. You mean supper?
Oh,
Because it's going to be supper time when y'all do.
That's good guys in check.
To bring the keep the guys in check. We better bring dinner.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'm gonna think of questions. And I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
write
try
them down.
to.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to and everything. So and it,
If I ever got to Arizona, you makes me mad. You might have a new roommate.
oh, we gotta go back to Florida. My diesel's in Florida.
Oh my gosh.
You ain't FedExing my dog.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. I'm gonna FedEx you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. On that note.
Right? All right, guys. Y'all have a wonderful day. We love y'all.
Yep.
Come back Friday night, come back Saturday night, and definitely be back next Wednesday at 12 o'clock noon.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
He's
Chris,
up
we're
there
trying to
trying
end
to
the show.
be
Shush.
Minnie Pearl.
Beverly Hillbilly.
Oh, that's the Beverly Hillbillies. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty girls. Howdy.
He's your problem.
Anybody want them husbands?
I'll tell you what. If somebody takes a new husband, somebody's like to take this old wife.
Oh my god.
A new husband comes with a truck and trailer.
Okay, so new wife comes with a pickup truck and a Ford,
Yep. And
uh,
Ford,
Ford Explorer.
yeah, a whole bunch of dollars.
Oh, he's making me take the boys and all the dogs and the cats.
No, he gets to keep Chief, remember?
Yeah, you got to keep Chief.
Oh, boy.
How you gonna hide him in the truck?
I'll figure out something.
Good luck hiding that thing.
Yeah, good luck hiding Chief. Door opens, he gonna go. No, he's once you get him in a vehicle, he's scared of other vehicles, so he stays in a vehicle.
Oh, there you go.
And Diesel, you got to drag him out. We literally had to pick him up, put him in the truck, pick him up, take him out of the truck.
Oh my gosh.
We could coax Chief out with food,
Yeah.
not with Diesel. So I made Jacob get on the other side of the truck and push Diesel towards us. And I don't know. I got to get steps for him and teach him to go up the steps. Maybe that'll be better for him.
Yeah. So,
I can't find the right size. He's 75 pounds, and Chewy keeps on saying, "Oh well, this will go up to 150 pounds." But if you actually look on it, it says no higher than I think 50 pounds or 60 pounds. And I'm like, then why you say that it can go up to a 150-pound dog, but yet on your thing there and all it says it only goes up to 60 pounds.
yeah.
I said, I'm not buying that for my dog, and it breaks.
Yeah, no kidding.
So,
All right.
We're not paying for it, but it is not.
yeah, I know that. I know.
Oh.
But all righty, guys, we'll see y'all next week. Love y'all.
Bye.
And hope your doctor's appointment or whatever the appointment is goes good for you today.
It should.
And also keep us posted, and I'll talk to y'all later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
You off,
Yep.
sweetheart?